JJ the CPA, hope you are doing well. So a lot of hubbub going on today, Monday, August 17th, related to the stimulus packages that have not passed. We know that the House as well as the Senate have recessed, but there is now a call to action for senators and congressmen and congresswomen to return to DC to actually put together a stimulus package. And so I guess a lot of posturing has been going on, and the Senate stayed open an extra week, so to speak, and finally adjourned. And I think that they finally adjourned so that we would probably be where we are today, which is that there was a walkaway. Now everybody's realizing, well, I guess we better come together and do some negotiations. So there is a call upon the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, to call the Senate back to Washington. The Speaker of the House, Pelosi, is wanting to pull back Congress to Washington. The big dilemma that is really on everybody's mind, at least on one side of the aisle it seems, is related to the funding of the United States Postal Service, which is then related to mail-in ballot issues for the upcoming election. And so that has, I guess, being a deciding factor that everybody needs to come back to DC and also pass the stimulus package. And so there's a lot of discussion out there about the HEALS Act, the HEROES Act, the Restart Act. These things include different provisions related to Paycheck Protection Program 2.0, as well as a second stimulus check, which would be $1,200 per adult, $500 for kiddos. So we don't know all the specifics because no one's back in Washington, D.C. right yet. But it sounds like, based on social media and tweets, that now people being those in DC, as in senators and Congress people, are realizing that they better get back to Washington. So I would expect that there is going to be probably this week a return of Congress to DC. Now it takes a little bit of time for everybody to get their flights, get back in. But in the meantime, the leadership can be moving forward on packages. It does seem very likely that the stimulus checks will happen. It seems very likely that PPP will come into play, as well as the employee retention credits having a new life to it for third and fourth quarter. However, there's nothing we can count on at this time. However, the president has made it clear that he's ready to sign off on these provisions that I just mentioned. The House seems to be in agreement. The Senate seems to be in agreement. It does seem like there's a lot of extracurricular items that are holding things up, but maybe everybody came to their senses by going home and having a meal with their family and seeing their constituents, and maybe the constituents are looking at them a little cross-eyed to go, what in the world are you doing back here when you need to be passing stimulus for America? So I think that's good. I think it's good news that there's this urging for everyone to get back into DC. So I just wanted to pass that along. Be sure that you're paying attention. If you haven't subscribed, you should. I'm a certified public accountant bringing you accurate information based on what is going on and based on 27 years of experience. Just know this, nothing can happen until the Senate and the House are back in DC, open for business, pass the bill, and then Trump signs it into law. So let's do this, and if you can tweet or reach out to your congressperson and senator to say, return to Washington and help us out, you should do that. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. Again, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right, have a great day, and hopefully we're talking stimulus talk here soon.